On 1377 3MP, Richard Stockman's Big Brunch.
Back to you, Richard.
Thanks, John. It's time now for The Craft, a very exciting segment brought to you by Craft & Co. in Collingwood. We have Dom in the studio. Good morning, Dom.
Good morning, Richard. How are you?
Oh, wonderful. Thanks, mate. Very exciting. It's really exciting for Melbourne and Greater Melbourne. Everyone really talking about the Craft & Co. at the moment. Today we're going to talk a bit about sausages.
Yeah, just about how sausages are a big part of what we do at the Craft & Co. We have a sausage making room, so we utilise that. It's a really big part of our menu. We get into it. We don't discriminate to any type. We do all types of sausages.
Wow. And you've been a chef, the head chef there, been a chef for a long time. During the week, you actually held a couple of these classes, so it must be pretty exciting for you to actually teach people as well.
Yeah, we had salami making classes on Wednesday nights through winter. Coming into spring and summer, we'll be doing sausage making classes. Yeah, they're really fun. They're always a bit of a laugh. Everybody gets into it.
Beautiful. Yeah. Well, good targeting the salami and the sausage. Very popular at the moment. Sausages ones, you said that will be starting soon, the sausage making?
So coming into spring and summer, people start firing up their barbecues, and there's some people that like to take it just one step further and start making their own sausages for their barbie. So
it's a fantastic concept. And Dom, even after last time you were on, we've had a really good chat, and I've come up to the Craft & Co. So much is going on there. It's really, really exciting. On the menu, you actually have sausages as well? Yeah,
we have a couple different types. So we have our signature pork and fennel. So they're really popular. I've got a sausage on made out of game birds. Oh. We have a sausage roll-on. I call it tongue-in-cheek. It's braised ox cheek and ox tongue. Yeah, it's really delicious. So
wow, it sounds delightful. It sounds delightful, something that you may want to come for Father's Day.
Yeah, Father's Day we have a special set menu. Has a sausage focus as well. There's a separate menu for the kids. It's $45, which is really good value. There's 4 courses. Wow. Salami to start, then some cheeses, a few other bits and pieces we have on offer, and sausages, and yeah.
Beautiful. We're talking to Dom from Craft & Co. in Collingwood. There's a good present for my kids there, Dom, to get me. So they get there, plus that's also great for the kids. Yeah,
we have a separate kids menu, so the kiddies can have their things that they like. Spaghetti and meatballs and pizza and fish and chips, things like that.
Beautiful.
Things that keep the kids happy too.
There you go. So for salami making courses, every Wednesday night, is that correct?
We do one Wednesday a month.
Yes.
Yeah. We alternate with cheese making classes as well. We also do pasta making, vegetable fermenting and pickling, preserving.
Beautiful.
Classes like that.
Is all that on the website, Dom?
Yeah, it's all on the website. Yeah, we're coming now into spring and into summer. We'll also be doing some home brewing 101.
Wow.
So if you want to really get into it, there's going to be a class to help you start your own sort of brew at home.
Well, I think it's very exciting. Well, last time we did speak, the importance of people these days. They want to get out there and get involved in everything else. It's really it's almost like a day or a night out, but also you're learning a skill. Yeah,
that's the vibe I've been getting from the classes that we've been holding at nights. People are just wanting to kind of have some sort of connection to what they're making.
Yes.
So salami is a really good one to do. It's once you get your head around the technique, then you can really personalise it. People love that about sausage and salami making. So,
beautiful. It's all happening really there. So do urge our listeners to get on the website. And the website is?
www.thecraftandco.com.au.
Fantastic. And Dom, just run us through just some of the hours and like in a normal week.
We're open 7 days, breakfast and lunch from Monday to Sunday, and we're open dinners from Thursday to Sunday.
Beautiful. And the address there?
390 Smith Street in
so
Collingwood.
Don't all go there at once. Get on that website, call up and book it. But just a fantastic place to eat, but also to go and learn many things there as well.
Yep.
Dom, thanks for coming in the studio this morning.
All right. Thanks, Richard.
On 1377 3MP, Richard Stockman's Big Brunch. On 1377 3MP, Richard Stockman's Big Brunch.
Richard.
Thanks, John, and welcome back to this lovely Saturday morning. It's time now for health and fitness. We have Josip on the line. Before we do that, Dom from Craft & Co. still in the studio. And John, you had a question?
Yeah,
for
I had
him?
a question. I know you teach people how to make sausages at the craft. I was just wondering, when I've learned how to make those sausages, do I need any special equipment at home to make the sausages?
Most people have the attachment to their KitchenAid, which can come with a sausage attachment. Also, you can purchase almost like a hand-wound sausage mincer and filler. They are really similar to like a pasta machine, except think meat, not pasta. You can sort of mince your own meat and then afterwards put on the sausage filling attachment and fill the sausages that way.
Fantastic. We'll have to get to that website of Craft & Co. and find out all about that. But we do have Josip on the line right now, and he's talking health and fitness. Good morning, Josip.
Hi, good morning.
Thanks for coming on, mate. It's great to have listeners and fans coming on, and obviously you're into sports more. Do you actually listen to SEN at all?
Well, first off, thank you for having me. My name is Josip, and I'm a student journalist at Deakin. I have a look at SEN when they talk mostly soccer, when they do live commentary of A-League or live commentary of this FFA Cup, the exciting one that's happening at the moment. Love having a listen to that.
Well, it's great to come on our program on 3MP on health and fitness. And you are a student. You're 19 years old. You're getting into sports journalism. Good luck with that. How's it all going?
Thank you. I recently, 3-4 weeks ago, opened up my own blog on Facebook. It's called Victorian Football Weekly Wrap-Up. It's gotten about 330 likes just underneath, actually, in 3-4 weeks. So I'm pretty happy with that. People are liking, sharing posts. I've been in contact with one of my friends, David Davudovic, who is a Herald Sun journalist. He's been helping me plan and, just helping me out, giving me tips and hints. So, I love it.
Well, very, very exciting. We're talking to Josip Herzog, and what's very exciting I find about it's a passion of yours. You play the game, and now you're looking for a career in the game. Obviously, something very exciting.
Yeah, I've been playing soccer for 13 years. Old club Melbourne Knights. They're still getting a bit of news in and around them anyways. But I've been writing up sports reports and statistics since I learned how to write pretty much. I love statistics, love sharing them, and, I just love the fact that there is something out there like journalism where I can, show my skills pretty much.
Well, great. Well, it's great to have a young man like yourself on, and we're excited to sort of follow your progress too. And I think it's very important for younger people to have that goal and that aim, and you certainly do have that. And I will ask a lot of our listeners to get onto your Facebook page. We've had a look at it. It is a great page. What's the page again?
So it's called Victorian Football Weekly Wrap-Up. And
it provides a lot of information for people who love that round ball game, doesn't it?
Yeah, so I do weekly wrap-ups on the Victorian State Leagues. So from State 1 down to State 5, which when you look at the tier system, it is it goes from the 4th division in Australia down. So I pretty much just thought, I may as well write about a league which doesn't get much publicity in the first place. I thought, people might actually start reading it if it's about them. I mentioned some players and clubs which don't really get public attention. So it's hitting off, which I'm really pleased about.
Fantastic. Well, Josip, thank you for being on this morning, and we'll look forward to speaking to you again in the future.
Thank you for having me.
On 1377 3MP, Richard Stockman's Big 77 3MP, Richard Stockman's Big Brunch.
Over to you, Richard.
Thanks very much, John. And it's time now for business. And we're talking about personal development and how that's going to help in your business. The man to speak to, of course, is Phil Schipecki. Good morning, Phil.
G'day, Richard. Good to talk to you.
Yeah, good to talk to you again. And look, is that true? Your personal development can help in business?
Oh, definitely. Yep, it definitely can in lots of different areas.
Well, let's talk, say, public speaking, for example, first.
Yep. Yeah, well, with public speaking, I mean, look, I remember when I was working in the corporate world, and there was this particular time we had a quarterly update from the CEO, and I was all excited, went into the meeting, and first thing he does is puts up this PowerPoint, a whole page of writing on a PowerPoint. I noticed my whole energy level drop, and as he put up each new PowerPoint, it got more and more dull and boring. So being able to, rather than, do one of those sort of PowerPoint, death by PowerPoint, we've all heard that. If you can get up in front of a group and engage the audience and get some feedback from people, make it interactive, it's a lot better. So that's a quick example of how it can impact a business. Getting people motivated, interested, enthusiastic, feeling like they're having a say.
Yes. Well, talking about that, we're talking to Phil Shebeki, and you've written many books on these sort of topics, Phil. But there is an art there, obviously, like in public speaking then?
Yeah, definitely, yeah, with public speaking, yeah. It's about, take the example, if you catch up with someone for a cup of coffee for an hour and they do all the talking, what's that like? It's boring. And so if someone gets up to do a presentation and they talk at you the whole time without asking your opinion or getting any input from the audience, it makes a big difference.
Okay. And now I just wanted, before, we haven't got a lot of time and it's really hard, and I do urge people to get your book or get onto your Facebook page or your website. We'll give out those details in a second. But also things like conflict resolution and leadership, obviously very important again in business.
Definitely, yeah. If you've got people that have got issues with each other and they're not resolving them, it's going to affect their productivity. It's going to get in the way. It's a distraction. So if you can set up an environment, open door policy where people can feel free to discuss their grievances, or even just to put in suggestions, and they feel that they're taking ownership in the organisation, it makes a huge difference. People are more productive, and it affects the bottom line.
There you go. And you've got this, not just the big businesses, but the smaller companies as well listening, because it's not just all about sales and that's it. It's also how the staff functions, how management functions, how everything functions really. So it goes into a lot more depth.
Yeah, whether you're a sole trader and the way you deal with your clients, or whether you've got 2 or 3 employees, 20 employees or 100, you create a particular culture in the office and in the business. And if you can create a culture where people enjoy coming to work rather than hating it or disliking it or being a chore, they enjoy coming to work, it's going to show up working with each other, working with clients, customers, and people are going to be more switched on.
Okay, great. And look, Phil, I'm going to ask our listeners to follow up your channels. Of course, you've got everyone interested here now. Just what's the best way that people can follow you up?
But the website's the best one, www.philshebeki.com. There's a lot of articles and videos there as well on all these topics that we discussed and a lot more. Beautiful.
Phil Shebeki, speaker, author and mentor, thank you very much for being on the program this morning.
My pleasure. Great to talk to you again, Richard.
On 1377 3MP, Richard Stockman's Big Brunch. On 1377 3MP, Richard Stockman's Big Brunch.
Richard.
John, it's time for That's Entertainment with Frank Ciccone. Before we do, Dom's about to leave the studio. Dom, thank you for coming in this morning.
Thanks for having me, Richard.
Very exciting, and the course is looking great, and also that menu with the sausage. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be excited to try the different sausages.
Yeah, there's one for everyone. So
yeah, beautiful. And Craft & Co, the address there again?
390 Smith Street in Collingwood.
Fantastic. So whether it's Father's Day or before Father's Day, go out and check it out. Everyone in Melbourne's talking about it. Dom, thanks for coming.